Last time I tried to make a video, it was absolutely a flop because, YouTube hated me and decided it was gonna shut me down after, like, 12 seconds, which kinda sucks. And tonight I don't really have a lot of time to make a video. So, we're gonna talk about the draft format right now, because I really feel like I haven't touched down on limited formats very much. It's been constructed, and that's half of what I do, so let's talk about the limited format and let's talk about draft. So far, so good. I took a huge dive in my draft rating when Zendikar came out, because for some reason I was so used to Alara, and Alara had a lot of, like, tri-colored combos that I started, trying to make 3 colors in a 2-color to 1-color format, and it really wasn't a good idea at all. But recently I've been doing exceedingly well with the addition of World Wake, because World Wake, like, complements everything in Zendikar, and I don't think we've been doing it the right way. Like, my shop, the shop I go to, was like a premium store, but I guess they're getting rid of, like, titles like premium store. But anyway, we have exceptionally good drafters there, and everyone decided we wanted to do Zendikar and then World Wake for the 2 other packs, which I don't know if you're actually allowed to do, because I think there's, like, a shift time period. I think it's coming up, though. I don't think it already happened, so if we don't switch over, we might be in the wrong, essentially. So, draft. I love drafting. I think it's so much more fun than constructed, just because you never know who's gonna win, because it is a lot about the luck of what you have. Nobody can net deck what they get, because there's really nothing to net deck. I mean, so many different combinations work. So many jinky, like, off-the-wall combinations work, and because of this, you have so many opportunities to do well. And my little pocket that I've moved into, given the chance to go into those colors, would be white-blue, because white-blue with double World Wake is, in my opinion, one of the best, like, draft decks you can build, just because you have Join the Ranks for all your allies, and you have crazy bomb removal, because, let's face it, Iona's Judgment is a terrible card. Oh my god, it's so terrible. Except when you're in draft, because then it gets rid of any bomb whatsoever, and that wins you games, It kind of sucks when someone's like, I'm gonna play my insert bomb card, and you go, no, and they go, what the fuck, and I'm totally for the idea that, white has so many, like, good removals. I don't know, like, the trap cards are kind of jinky. I don't like the fact that 9 times out of 10 you're gonna hard cast it. It's an instant, but you're gonna hard cast it, because, like, one of them, I think it's Arrow Volley Trap, is like, if 4 or more creatures are attacking you, spring this trap for, like, 1. And you're like, 4 fucking creatures? Are they overrunning me? Like, what the fuck, And it's good for, like, tokens if you're going against, like, other mono white decks, which is a possibility, because it's draft and there's only so much to go around. There's not a ton of originality. You go 1 color, or you go 2 colors, and then hope that the people to your left and right aren't in your colors and they're sending good signals. Which reminds me, signals are very easy to follow if you haven't, like, learned the art of signal picking up, I guess. Like, a good way to know if someone is, like, going in the color you plan on going would be, for your first, like, 3 picks, it's gonna go like this. Pack 1, pick 1, you're gonna take the bomb, right? If there's no bomb, you take removal, etc., so forth, because we follow bread, which is bombs, removal, evasion, attack, defense. Okay, bread. So you take your bomb. If there's no bomb, you take removal. If there's really no good removal, then I guess you're moving on to evasion and then attack and defense. But that's your first pick, and then if you're me, you'll take the money regardless. You'll be like, oh my god, that's worth like $50. I'll take Jace the Mind Sculptor, even if you don't play him, because what it comes down to is, this is money. I will take the $50 card over the $15 draft any day. But a lot of people won't. You'd be surprised. Like, a lot of people are like, no, that totally fucks up my deck because that first pick is essential. A lot of times, it seems essential. Seems like you need 3 bombs. It seems like you need more than 3 bombs, but when it comes down to it, it's all luck. So, there you go. You take your first pick, and then from your first pick, you're gonna get passed from the left or right, your second pack that you're gonna look through, and from there, you're going to see if they took their rare, if they didn't take the rare, or if they took their non-foil rare or their foil rare as opposed to that one, then, you know, whatever. But usually it comes down to a pack only has 1 rare, and if it's taken, they took a bomb, okay? And that leaves some colors open, so it's kind of hard on pack 2, but you move to pack 3, and pack 3 is like the point where there's generally speaking in a pack an even amount of colors. Like, it'll be like 1 green card, 1 white card, 1 blue card, 1 black card, 1 red card, and then it'll continue over, and then they throw in a rare, right? By this time period, most of the uncommons, the good uncommons of a color, will be gone. And if they're taking the uncommons of a color that you're not seeing, if you're like, well, that's weird, this doesn't have, I don't know, the blue uncommon in it. I really needed that Tide Force Elemental or Sajiri Merfolk or something. What do? You switch fucking colors because you have effectively realized that they're in your colors, and if they're in your colors, they're gonna be eating away at your pool. And sharing a pool with someone is so ridiculously hard because they will take the good things if they have a chance, and that leaves you with what, like the mediocre half of you doesn't even want to play those cards. I mean, really don't do it. And I've noticed a lot of people have moved towards like white and blue and black, which is weird because I've noticed black is actually a very like weak color in draft. I really don't see it, like, unless you get like a huge bomb, the removal spells aren't even that good. Like, Smother is great, but it doesn't hit a bomb. It doesn't hit somebody who's a 5 or 6 drop. Like, I was playing an Admonition Angel, and someone had a Smother, but couldn't do anything because the Admonition Angel is a 6 drop. And I ended up winning because Admonition Angel is a fucking amazing bomb. Like, anything that says, put me out, I'm a 6/6 flyer for 6. Oh, and by the way, I exile things as land comes in. It's ridiculously good. That's ridiculously good. I also had a Basilisk Collar, so I guess I can't really judge too much on that. Anyway, so yeah, I have to say, if you plan on doing really well in a draft and you don't pick up bombs, go green, unless everybody is going green, because honestly, where I am, nobody really goes green, and the people who end up, like, taking all the green stuff and, you know, making do with it, they fucking do well. So, that's my advice on drafting and what have you. I don't know. Rise of the Eldrazi is coming out April 13th, I think. I'm really excited. They spoiled, like, the first card, and it's a mythic, and it's got, like, Annihilator as the new ability. And Annihilator basically says, like, hey, you know, destroy 4 permanents. What the fuck? And seeing that it's an Eldrazi spell, this guy, you should probably be picking up the Eye of Ugins. And I, being the smart Magic player that I am, have already collected several in my mini drafts, just because, like, you don't take them in draft. You're not gonna take them in a World Wake fucking draft, because